All right, I am going to go over how to create a new event and edit it. So let's go into our dashboard and we're going to go under events and we're going to go ahead and add a new event. And let's call this event, sample, sample car event. And we have some options for text, whether we want to display on the home page, additional text, date, times, and an optional button. So let's just go ahead and start with the basics and then just add in some sample text. And this would go on the index page if you want a custom description, custom optional description. And we're going to select a date. So let's just go ahead and select, let's select tomorrow's date on that. And let's go ahead and publish it. And I'm going to open up the site in a new tab so we can just kind of see what edits we're making. So let's go to events, and you'll see at the top for tomorrow, we have a sample car event. This custom optional description displays here. And then when you click on view event details, you'll have your event details. And this is where you would plug in, any details go here. You just type it into that box. So one additional thing to go over is you can add a featured image. And to add a featured image is pretty simple. Edit your event, and on the right-hand column, you'll click Set Featured Image. And you can upload an image or select one. So I'm going to go and select an existing one, and then click Set Featured Image in the bottom right. And that will display right here. So if we update it and we refresh the page, you'll see that it kind of displays this really cool thumbnail for you and your text. So if you want, you can have an image, and then when you click on the page, it'll display as the page title background automatically for you. So it's just kind of a cool way to add in an image for an event if you want. So you can also do things like add a start time and end time if you want, which is pretty basic right here. I'm just adding in a sample one. Right there, you can even add in an optional button. So for instance, let's say you want to have like reserve a spot or something like that and link to another website. You can do that as well. It's just an extra option. So if we refresh the page, you can see we added a time up here. When we view the site, it'll display a time. And if you want a button, for instance, to, as I mentioned, like a reservation or an RSVP or something like that, you can add that in as well. So that's going to cover, an event. You can kind of make them as detailed as you want or simple as you really need. And that's going to cover the events. And then on the home page, it will automatically, update with your latest events on this calendar, so you don't have to do anything there. Now, let's say you want the event to show up here in this main slider. That is really easy. Just edit your event, and right here under Homepage Slider, select Display on Homepage, update that, and now when we refresh, you should see this event right here, and then the next event will be the one that we just added right here, which is on August 19th, which is just the one that we, was just the arbitrary date I just picked right there. And so you can actually add multiple events, and it will automatically slide between them. Of course, if you just want to display one, you can just go ahead and go to this event right here in June. So under events, we'll find the one in June, which is the Bay Area O2 Swap and Show. And if you find that, you can either move it to the trash or edit it and put it as a draft instead. So either one. And once you've done that, you'll refresh it, and then you'll get your single. Oh, actually, take that back. I didn't do that correct. Let's say we wanted to go ahead and ignore that publish up there. Let's say we want to remove it from the home page. Pretty simple. Just select Do Not Display on the home page slider, and then it will not display on the home page slider. So that is going to cover how to add your events and how to add them to the home page.